Hello everyone, good morning to all of you. Once again, I welcome you all to 10th standard second language English. Okay children, are you ready for the third lesson what we had discussed in the previous classes, that is gentleman of Rio and Medio. Okay. So yesterday we discussed from paragraph number 4 to 7. Okay, let's have a recall what we discussed yesterday. In the fourth paragraphs, we came to know that before that we have to confirm some several things. First of all, who is the seller here? Yes, Anselmo, the person who is going to sell his land. He sells his land, right? Sold his land. Then, who is the buyer? Who is the buyer? Yes, Americans. Americans are the buyers. Then, who is the mediator here? Who is mediator? Between these two, seller and the buyer, there should be a mediator, Madhyastika. So, the mediator is our author. So, author is narrating the story. That is why we can call him as storyteller. He is narrating his own legal case, actual, right? Mediator, author. So, these are some very important characters, and this Anselmo is having a one assistant, right? Dark, young boy. Y-O-U-N-G. Dark young boy. Follower of Anselmo. Okay, these are some very important characters we came across in the lesson. Okay, what is going on in this lesson? This person, Don Anselmo, Don, dear children, what do you mean by Don? Don is a word of respect which means sir. In English we say sir while respecting others. Excuse me, sir. Say. In Spanish they say Don. Don Anselmo. Sir Anselmo, like this. This Anselmo had sold his land to the Americans. He agreed it. He agreed to sell his land to the Americans for how much? For $1,200. Right? Of course. As he was agreed, he ready to sell his land for $1,200. How many acres he is going to sell? Yes, 8 acres. So 8 acres he is going to sell for $1,200. This is agreed. Okay. While he was ready to sell, he agreed to sell his 8 acres of land for $1,200. Now after this, while buying, what the people used to do, they wanted to make confirmation whether it is 8 acres or not. What they are going to do? They are going to make a survey. Yes. So one person will be appointed to make a survey of the land. You may call him as surveyor, that engineer, that right man. So he surveys the land. Americans appointed one surveyor and he made the survey. After that, they came to know that this Don Anselmo has not only 8 acres of land, he had an additional land, extra land, right, which go across the river, right? So more than double, twice. Nearby 16 acres he had, right? So this was informed to Don Anselmo. Hello, who is informing? Yes, this our author is telling the Anselmo that, hello, Don Anselmo. So in the previous, as the previous agreed, right? In previously, these Americans are ready to purchase your land of 8 acres for $1,200. So as the surveyor made a discovery, we came to know that you are having another 8 acres of land. For that also, these, as they are good people, buena gente, a Spanish word, as these Americans are good people, they are ready to purchase that much of land also for the same amount. They are ready to pay the additional amount, another $1,200 for 8 acres. Right? At first, they are ready to buy 8 acres for $1,200. Now, Don Anselmo, they are ready to pay another $1,200 for 8 acres. That is what the author is going to say. Right? Americans are ready to give the additional amount for the additional land as per the rate what we agreed. Yes, got it. ಮೊದಲೇ ಒಪ್ಪಿಕೊಂಡಂತೆ ಈಗ ಹೆಚ್ಚುವರಿ ಆಗಿರುವ ಭೂಮಿಗೆ ಹೆಚ್ಚುವರಿ ಹಣವನ್ನು ಮೊದಲಿನ ಮೊತ್ತದಂತೆ ಮೊದಲೇನು ರೇಟ್ ಫಿಕ್ಸ್ ಆಗಿತ್ತಲ್ಲ ಅದೇ ರೇಟ್ ನಂತೆ ಕೊಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ರೆಡಿ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ದ ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಯುವರ್ಸ್, ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಇಟ್ ಲೈಕ್ ದಿಸ್. ಈ gave the money to Don Anselmo. When he said these words, what the man? Do you know what did he do yesterday? Yes, what we discussed. He became angry. He stared at me. The author says he stared at me. He looked in anger towards me, and he didn't stop him. He let him to speak his words. What did the old man say? Yes, he said, I agree to sell my land for these Americans because they are very good people. Right? When author did this thing, what this old man feel? He insulted him. Right? Your money is ready. When the author says, your money is ready, you please have it. When he said, the old man thought he was insulting him. Right? According to us, it's not insulting. Right? I have agreed to sell my house and the land for $1,200. Look at what the words of Anselmo. I have agreed. I have agreed to sell to them. Them refers to Americans, but for $1,200 as I have agreed, and that is the price. Right? Look at here. He sold his 8 acres for $1,200. After came to know that he has an additional land, ಇನ್ನೂ ಹೆಚ್ಚುವರಿ ಇದೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಭೂಮಿ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಕೊಡಬೇಕು ಅಷ್ಟು ಕೊಟ್ಟು ತಗೊಳ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂದರೆ he was not ready to take the additional money. That is my price. What was his price? Yes, ನನಗೆ ಅದಷ್ಟೇ, ನಂದಷ್ಟೇ $1,200 ನನ್ನ ಮೊತ್ತ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾನೆ ಡಾನ್ ಆನ್ಸೆಲ್ಮೋ. I argued with him. Who argued with him? The author argued with him, but it was useless. Finally, he signed the deed and took $1,200, not the extra money. Right? He refused to take the additional amount, extra amount. Don Anselmo only received $1,200. He signed the deed and went back with his attendant. That is, attendant means a follower. There, the dark young boy whose eyes like a gazelle. And he put on his rag. He shook all of us. He shook hands all around. He gave a shake hand to all the people. Put on his ragged gloves. Right? Harida gloves ಗಳನ್ನ ಹಾಕೊಡ್ತಾನೆ. Took his stick. Do you know what was his stick? A stick which was the worn out umbrella. Right? Umbrella having in the center, umbrella is having a stick, you know. So totally the umbrella was worn out. That was the stick only remaining. He was using that one as his walking stick. Took his stick and walked out with the boy behind him. So after this, when Americans shifted to Rio and Medio, before shifted, what did Americans do? ಆ ಮನೆಗೆ ಇವರು ಶಿಫ್ಟ್ ಆಗೋದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಮುಂಚೆ ಅಮೆರಿಕನ್ರು ಏನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು? ದೇ ರೀಪ್ಲಾಸ್ಟರ್ಡ್ ದ ಹೌಸ್, ಪ್ರ್ಯೂನ್ಡ್ ದ ಟ್ರೀಸ್, ಮರಗಳ ಕೊಂಬೆಗಳನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಕಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು. ವೈ ದೇ ಪ್ರ್ಯೂನ್ ದ ಟ್ರೀಸ್? ಟು ಗ್ರೋನ್ ಗುಡ್. Prune the trees patched the fence and moved in summer. Right? They moved in summer. They shifted in summer. One day after shifting to Rio and Medio, after some days, they come to my office. Whose office? My office here refers to authors, the storyteller's office. Again, the Americans come to the author, the storyteller, with a complaint. What was that complaint? Yes? Yes. The children of the village were overrun. Overrun means occupy the place without permission, right? ಅನುಮತಿ ಇಲ್ಲದೆ ಸ್ಥಳವನ್ನ ಬಳಸುವುದು ಅಥವಾ ಆಕ್ರಮಿಸುವುದನ್ನು ನಾವೇನಂತೀವಿ ಓವರ್ರನ್ನಿಂಗ್. ದ ಚಿಲ್ಡ್ರನ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ವಿಲೇಜ್ ಆರ್ ಓವರ್ರನ್ನಿಂಗ್ ದ ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ಟಿ ಆಫ್ ದ ಅಮೆರಿಕನ್ಸ್. Now Don Anselmo's property is whose property now? It is Americans because they purchased from Don Anselmo. They came every day. What the boys are going to do? What children are going to do there? They came every day. They play under the trees, right? Played under the trees, built small fences and plucking blossoms, birds, flowers, everything. When they were spoken, hey children, don't do that thing. Why are you playing here? Say like this. What did they do? They just laughed and talked naturally in Spanish. Good naturally. They talked good in Spanish. This was the thing happening, and this was a complaint brought by the Americans to Arthur. Now what the author has to do? Let's continue the lesson. I sent a messenger up to the mountains for Don Anselmo. What our author has to do now? Again he has to fix a meeting. Yes, again he has to arrange another meeting to solve the complaint of the Americans. Okay, he sent a messenger. Okay, what do you mean by messenger in Kannada? Duta, ಸಂದೇಶವನ್ನು ಒಯ್ಯುವವನು ಮತ್ತು ತರುವವನು. One who brings the message and goes with the message and comes with the message. Messenger up to the mountains for Don Anselmo. Okay, Don Anselmo sent to call Don Anselmo. He sent a messenger. It took a week. For first meeting, it took months to come to an understanding with it. Alva, it took months for negotiation. So now again the author has to conduct another meeting. How much days it took? It took a week to arrange another meeting. When he arrived for the second meeting, he here refers to Anselmo. When he arrived. Do you know the opposite word for arrive? Arrive, agamana. Yes, ಆಗಮನಕ್ಕೆ ವಿರುದ್ಧ ಪದ ನಿರ್ಗಮನ. What do we say in English? Depart. The train will arrive at 5:30. The train will depart 5:35. Right? Like this. When he arrived, he repeated his previous preliminary performance. Look at it. Previous. As he do in the first meeting. That's preliminary performance. He did the same thing what he has done in the first meeting. Right? That is called preliminary performance. What he has done, my dear children? What was his preliminary performance? So when he came into the office, he bowed to all of us. Then he removed his hat and gloves carefully and handed over the things to the boy who stood behind him. Right? He did the same things when he came into the office for the second meeting. That is what author is saying. He did the same. That means he repeated previous preliminary performance. He wore the same faded cutaway. He came to the office again in the same dress by wearing the same coat, same stick and the same boy, accompanied by the boy again. He shook hands all around, right? He gave a shake hand to all of us in the office, sat down with the boy behind his chair. Right? Oh, he sat on the chair and the boy stood up behind his chair and talked about the weather. Firstly, to feel comfortable, he started his words about weather. In the first meeting, they talked about rain and his family. Now, they talked on weather. Finally, yes, on the point, the intention of the meeting, why they gathered there, that is the most important thing to be happen there. That is why finally I broached the subject. I, as a mediator, the Americans bring a complaint to me to solve this. As I am working as a mediator between these two people, I raise the topic. Broach means raise the topic. I raised the topic. Do you know, my dear children, what the topic here refers to? Yes? The complaint of the Americans. Here, I raised the topic. What was the topic here? The topic is the complaint of the Americans. Yes. I broached the subject, I raised the topic. Don Anselmo, about the ranch you sold to these people. Hello, Don Anselmo, right? People, they are good. Oh, sorry, Don Anselmo, about the ranch. Ranch, look at this word ranch. The meaning is given in your glossary. Ranch means a very large farm. Go to the other, huge land. Right? Total. Ranch you sold to these people. Hello, Don Anselmo. You sold these people your large farm of 8 acres or 16 acres of land to these people. They are good people, as we know. Yes, they are good people and want to be your good neighbors always. Neighbors means nerevarevaru. Where they are going to be settled? They are also going to be settled in Rio and Medio. As they are living in Rio and Medio, they will become the neighbors of Anselmo. Right? That is why what the author is saying, they are very good people and they want to be your good neighbors always. When you sold to them, look at here, self-present tense, sold, past tense. Right? When you sold your land to these people, them here refers to Americans, buyer. Sold to them, you signed a document. Hello, Don Anselmo, you signed a document, a legal document. You have signed a legal document that is called a deed. Deed means agreement. You have signed an agreement. Right? Conditions are written on a sheet of paper, that is called a bond. So that kind of bond is a deed. A deed, and in that deed, a documentally, what you sign, you agree to several things. That means you have permitted for several things by signing a document or signing a deed. You not only sign the deed, you not only agree for the land, right? What were the things on the land? The trees, right? Plants, house. What are the things which are situated on that land? What you sold? All are belongs to the buyers. This is actually, right? When we buy ourselves, the same thing should be happens. That is what the author is going to say to Don Anselmo. When you sold to them, you signed a document, a deed, and in that deed, you agreed to several things. One thing was that they were to have the complete possession of the property, right? Then what the author is going to convince the Anselmo. Hello, my dear Anselmo, you have signed the deed. So according to that, these buyers, these Americans have the complete possession Possession. That means have a full right, have a control over that property. When you sign a deed, according to that one, these buyers, Americans, having a full authority or full control over that property. Possession of the property. Now, Don Anselmo, Don means sir, right? Don Anselmo, it seems that every day children of the village, nodi Don Anselmo every day the children of the village overrun the orchard and spend most of their time there. This is the complaint brought by the Americans. Don Anselmo, what is going on there? Do you know? The children of your Rio Medio, your village, they every day they came to the garden, played under the trees. They are making some little fences. They are plucking blossoms. This thing is happening. They are overrunning. Without the permission of these Americans, they are overrunning their property. What they had bought from you. Spent most of their time in their orchard. We would like to know if you, as the most respected man in the village, as you are the most senior man in that village, right? Old man could not stop them from doing so in order that these people might enjoy their new home more in peace. Look at that. How the author is going to convince Don Anselmo. Don Anselmo, as we all know, you are the most respected man and the old man in the village, right? Respected man in the. Why can't you stop these children doing so? Okay, as my friends could enjoy, right? Could enjoy their new home more than in peace. Okay, peace opposite? Yes, war. It's a greatest book written by who? Our author. Who is our author? Yes, War and Peace. Yes, what is the, as we discussed in the poem, I think. Okay, later we will see it. Could not stop them for doing in order that these people might enjoy their new home more in peace. ಆ ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಅವರು ಶಾಂತಿಯಿಂದ ಅದನ್ನು ಎಂಜಾಯ್ ಮಾಡೋ ಹಾಗೆ ನೀವು ಯಾಕೆ ಆ ಹುಡುಗರನ್ನ ನಿಲ್ಲಿಸಬಾರ್ದು? ವೈ ಕಾಂಟ್ ಯು ಸ್ಟಾಪ್ ದೋಸ್ ಚಿಲ್ಡ್ರನ್ ಕಮಿಂಗ್ ಟು ದಟ್ ಗಾರ್ಡನ್? ವೈ ಮೈ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಸ್ ಎಂಜಾಯ್ and their new home in peace. Don, when he listened these words from the author, what the old man did? The old man stood up. Again he stood up. He stood up. We have all learned to love these Americans. Hello, my dear friend. My dear liar, my friend. We have all learned to love these Americans. Yes, we too love these Americans. Yes, I know. We do know these are very good people. We do love these Americans because they are good people and good neighbors. We also know they are good people and they are good neighbors. I sold them my property. I sold my property. I sell them my property because I know they were good people. Hello, my dear friend. I sold my property because they are good people. ಅವರಿಗೆ ನನ್ನ ಆಸ್ತಿಯನ್ನು ಮಾರಿದ್ದೇನೆ ಯಾಕೆಂದ್ರೆ ಅವರು ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಜನ ಅಂತ, right? But I did not sell them the trees in the orchard. This is the most important point here. Hello, my friend. I sold my property to these Americans because they are very good people, but I did not sell them the trees in the orchard. Look at this. I sell my property. When we heard the words of this Don Anselmo, we feel, hey, whether he is foolish, right? ನಮ್ಗೆ ಏನು ಅನ್ಸ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ, ಎಂಥ ಮೂರ್ಖತನ ಇದು, ಎಂತ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಇವರು, ಆಸ್ತಿಯನ್ನು ಮಾರಿದ್ದೇನೆ ಅಂತಾರೆ, ಮರಗಳನ್ನು ಅಲ್ಲ. Where are the trees? The trees are on the land. The land was sold by Don Anselmo. And of course, when he sold that one, everything's on the land that is belongs to the Americans. But what this person is saying? I did not sell them the trees in the orchard. Did not sell the trees. This is the one. Did not sell the trees. Do you feel? Is Don Anselmo foolish? Yes, the things feels like this, right? Actually, what was his intention? What he is going to say? So at the end we will came to know. Let's see. What did the old man say? Yes, I sold my property to Americans, but I did not sell them the trees in the orchard. Sell the trees in the orchard. In the orchard. ನಾನು ಭೂಮಿಯನ್ನು ಮಾರಿದ್ದೇನೆ, ಭೂಮಿಯ ಮೇಲೆ ನನ್ನ ತೋಟದಲ್ಲಿರುವ ಮರಗಳನ್ನಲ್ಲ ನೋಡಿ ಹೇಳ್ತಾನೆ. So now our author has in facing a big problem to convince this Don Anselmo. Now what he was going to say in reply for the words of Anselmo. This was bad, Don Anselmo. This was bad, Don Anselmo. I pleaded. Pleaded means requested. The author requested. Requested whom? Yes, Anselmo. When one signs a deed means it's a legal document, right? When one signs a deed and sells real property, one sells also everything that grows on the land. ಸೈನ್ ಒಂದು ಲೀಗಲ್ ಡಾಕ್ಯುಮೆಂಟಿಗೆ ಸಹಿ ಮಾಡಿ ತನ್ನ ಆಸ್ತಿಯನ್ನು ಏನು ಮಾರ್ತಾನೆ, ಭೂಮಿಯನ್ನು ಮಾರ್ತಾನೆ. ಎವ್ರಿಥಿಂಗ್ ದಟ್ ಗ್ರೋಸ್ ಆನ್ ದ ಲ್ಯಾಂಡ್, ಆ ಭೂಮಿಯ ಮೇಲೆ ಏನೇನು ಬೆಳೆದಿರುತ್ತೋ ಮರ ಗಿಡ ಅದು ಎಲ್ಲ. and those trees, every one of them are on the land and inside the boundaries of what you sold. ನೋಡಿ, ನೀವೇನು ಡಾಕ್ಯುಮೆಂಟಿಗೆ ಸಹಿ ಮಾಡಿ ಏನೇನು ಮಾರಿರ್ತೀರೋ ಆ ಭೂಮಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಆ ಬೌಂಡ್ರಿಯ ಒಳಗಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು ಏನೇನು ಎಲ್ಲ ಇದೆಯೋ, ಓಕೆ, ದ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ವಿಚ್ ವೇರ್ ಇನ್ಸೈಡ್ ದ ಬೌಂಡ್ರಿ, ದಟ್ ಎವ್ರಿಥಿಂಗ್ ಬಿಲಾಂಗ್ಸ್ ಟು ದ ಬಯರ್ಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಗೋಸ್, ವಾಟ್ ಪ್ರೋಸೆಸ್ ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಗೋಸ್. Yes, I admit that. Look at here. Oh, look at this. Don Anselmo will explain. What he said? Yes, I sold my property, but I did not sell the trees in the orchard. ಭೂಮಿಯನ್ನು ಮಾರಿದ್ದೇನೆ, ಭೂಮಿಯ ಮೇಲಿರುವ ಮರಗಳನ್ನಲ್ಲ ಅಂತಾನೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ when author is try to convince him, yes, he says, yes, I admit. ಹೌದು, ಒಪ್ಕೋತೇನೆ ಅಂತ. ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಹುಚ್ಚುತನ ಅಂತ ನಮಗೆ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ ಮಕ್ಕಳು. ಬಟ್ ಸಿ ವೇಟ್ patiently, wait till the end. Yes, I admit that, he said. You know, he added. ಗೊತ್ತಾ ನಿಮಗೆ? So he added. Who added? Don Anselmo is continuing his words. I am the oldest man in the village. I am the oldest man in the village. Almost everyone there is my relative. Look at here. I am the oldest man of the village. ನಾನು ಹಳ್ಳಿಯ ಹಿರಿಯ ಮನುಷ್ಯ. Everyone there is my relative. Almost ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಅಲ್ಲ, almost not 100%, almost more than 90%. Almost everyone there is my relative. ಅಲ್ಲಿರೋ ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಬ್ಬರು ನನಗೆ ಸಂಬಂಧಿಕರು, ರೈಟ್? Everyone is my relative and all the children of Rio and Medio. ಆ ರಿಯೋ ಅಂಡ್ ಮೆಡಿಯೋದಲ್ಲಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಕ್ಕಳು, ಚಿಲ್ಡ್ರನ್, are my sobrinos and neotos. Are my sobrinos and neotos my descendants. They are. Look at here. Sobrinos and neotos means here in English, Spanish form, nieces and nephews. Nieces and nephews. Nieces and nephews means the son of someone's, the son, nephew here. Okay, one by one. Nephew means the son of someone's brother or sister. Son of someone's brother or sister. Nieces means daughter of the someone's brother or sister. ಯಾರ ಸಹೋದರ ಸಹೋದರಿಯರ ಮಗಳು, ಯಾರ ಸಹೋದರ ಅಥವಾ ಸಹೋದರಿಯ ಮಗ. ರೈಟ್. ಆಲ್ ಆರ್ ಮೈ ಡಿಸೆಂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್. ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ನನ್ನ ವಂಶಸ್ಥರೇ. ಡಿಸೆಂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ನನ್ನ ಅನುವಂಶಿಕರೇ, ನನ್ನ ಬಳ್ಳಿ ಕರುಳ ಬಳ್ಳಿಗಳೇ. ರೈಟ್. ಡಿಸೆಂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್. So what he was going to say to the author? Every time a child is born in Rio and Medio, since I took possession of the house from my mother, possession means have control. When I got a control over my over property from my mother, ನನ್ನ ತಾಯಿಯಿಂದ ಈ ಆಸ್ತಿಯ ಮೇಲೆ ಒಡೆತನವನ್ನು ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಂಡ ನಂತರದಲ್ಲಿ, what I am going to do? Every time a child has been born in Rio and Medio, that means when every child born in this village, right? I have planted a tree for that child. Got here. What a good thing this old man has done. Yes. Now we are connecting. What was his foolishness, right? What is going on here? What a good thing, what a great thing is had done by this Don Anselmo, that when every new child born in Rio and Medio, whenever a new baby born in the village, what this old man is going to do? He is going to plant a tree, right? In the name of that child. Right? ಹೊಸದಾಗಿ ಯಾವ ಮಗು ಆ ಹಳ್ಳಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಜನ್ಮ ತಾಳುತ್ತೋ, ಎ ನ್ಯೂ ಬಾರ್ನ್ ಬೇಬಿ, ಆ ಮಗುವಿನ ಹೆಸರಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಗಿಡವನ್ನು ನೆಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ. ದಟ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ದ ಟ್ರೀಸ್, ದೀಸ್ ಟ್ರೀಸ್ ಮೈಟ್ ಬಿ these one what he planted in the name of those children who were born in Rio and Medio. Right? I have planted a tree for that child. That child means what? New baby, born baby, newborn baby. The trees in that orchard, look at it, the trees. Hello, my dear friend lawyer, the trees whatever in the land are not mine. Right? I have planted a tree in the name of that child. Right? Who born in the village. For every newborn baby, I have planted a tree. Yes. And these trees, what you are talking, these trees are not mine. These trees, where they are in the orchard, they are not mine. Mine means nannadallavu. Mine, senor. They belong to the children of the village. Look at the word senor. Senor means it's a word of respect while saying Mr. Hello, Mr. Hello, Mr. Say. Senor means Mr. A word of respect. We say Mr. in English. Mr. Write it in a long form. Mr. So I hope you have heard the name of the picture. Mr. and Mrs. Ramachari, right? That Mr. Right? Word of respect. Hello, my dear senor, Mr. They belong to the children. Look at the words of the Don Anselmo. Hello, Mr. The trees in that orchard are not mine. I have planted in the name of the children when they born. Right? That is why those trees are not mine. So I did not sell. Mister, they belong. The trees in that orchard, they here refers to the trees in the orchard are belong to the children of the village. Every person in Rio Medio born since the railroad came to Santa Fe owns a tree in that orchard. When the railroad come to Santa Fe, from that day they owns owns a tree in that orchard. I did not sell the trees. Look at here, my friend. I did not sell the trees because I could not. I could not sell the trees because I have no right on the trees because they did not belong to me. The actual owners are the children of the village because I have planted a tree in the name of them. ಅವರ ಹೆಸರಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಗಿಡವನ್ನು ಹಾಕಿದ್ದೇನೆ. The real owners are the children of the village. They are not mine. There was nothing we could do. So these people are helpless. When they listen these words from Don Anselmo, one side they are very happy about the generosity of the old man, right? Helping, concern about the nature, concern about the coming soon generation, right? On the other hand, they are helpless. What to do next? Their question. So there was nothing we could do. Legally, listen here, legally we owned the trees, but the old man had been so generous, refusing what amounted to a fortune for him. Look at here. They are very happy with the old man because when the Americans were ready to pay additional amount, right, he refused. ಹೆಚ್ಚುವರಿ ಹಣವನ್ನು ಕೊಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋದಾಗ ಆನ್ಸೆಲ್ಮೋ ಅದನ್ನ ಏನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು, ತಿರಸ್ಕರಿಸಿದ್ರು. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಜನರಾಸಿಟಿ ಆಫ್ ದಟ್ ಮ್ಯಾನ್. ದೇ ಆರ್ ವೆರಿ ಹ್ಯಾಪಿ ವಿತ್ ದಟ್ ಮ್ಯಾನ್. ಅವನಿಗೆ ಫಾರ್ಚೂನ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಲಕ್. he refused his luck. It took most of the following winter to buy the trees. What the Americans are going to do? Legally, they are buying the trees in that orchard. ಆ ತೋಟದಲ್ಲಿರುವ ಮರಗಳನ್ನು ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದು ಮಗುವಿನಿಂದ, ಫ್ರಮ್ ಎವ್ರಿ ಚೈಲ್ಡ್, who the trees belong to, who are the owners of the trees, from them they are going to buy. Legally they are going to buy. It took most of the following winter to buy all the trees individually. Look at here. ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಬ್ಬರಿಂದನೂ ಆ ಮರಗಳನ್ನು ಕೊಂಡ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಎಷ್ಟು, it took most of the following winter. So many months have been took from the descendants of Don Anselmo. From whom did they buy? From the descendants. ಅವನ ವಂಶಸ್ಥರಿಂದ ಇವುಗಳನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಕೊಂಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಕ್ಕೆ ತಿಂಗಳುಗಳೇ ಕಳೆದೋದು. Don Anselmo in the valley of Rio and Medio. This is about the lesson. At last, what we came to know, what we learned from this lesson, my dear children. Yes, this is the Anselmo, Don Anselmo. What we call what we given the title for me in the lesson? Gentleman. Yes, he was a gentleman. What do you mean by gentleman? Polite, soft, good nature, good manners. Yes. Is this man have good manners, good nature? Is he polite? Is he kind? Is he soft? Yes. Every character, every good manners this man have. Instead, what a great thing he has done. He planted a tree when the child borns in the village. Yes. What a concern he had about the children, coming soon generation. ಮುಂದಿನ ಪೀಳಿಗೆಗೂ ಪರಿಸರ, ಲೈಕ್ ಎನ್ವೈರನ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಉಳಿಬೇಕಲ್ಲ, ಪರಿಸರ ಉಳಿಬೇಕಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಕನ್ಸರ್ನ್ of the old man about the environment, right? So I hope you really enjoyed the lesson and I hope you understood it very well and try to get the answers from the paragraphs for the exercises given in your text. I hope you will do it and I am very happy about this lesson. ಈ ಪಾಠದ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ತುಂಬ ಹೆಮ್ಮೆ ಇದೆ because the whole what a concern about the coming soon generation he had, right? Stay home, stay safe and keep learning. Thank you.